Greetings and salutations. I'm Lucador. Currently, well, we're doing a channel update. I plan to do at least one of these per month at the end of the month to basically get my head around what I'm doing. Right now you see my current schedule for uploading, or releasing videos I should say. Civ 6 is pretty much going strong, sort of. It's more of a relax and do stuff. EU4 is more of my serious stuff. Rule the Waves, do enjoy playing that, really do. It's the only game I've been playing off camera for the most part. Uh, I plan to have at least a couple more series going. I have the time to do it. I just have to figure out what I want to do. The 12 I upload by Pacific time zone, so it's where I am. So it makes sense for me to list like that. I'm not sure if the 12 a.m. will be a 1 p.m. or 11 a.m. Wrote down a lot of notes over here to clear my head. I do have a goal of a buffer for at least 1 week, 1 week ahead, which is current for all these series. Yep. Yeah. So I have everything set for at least October 7th right now. It's currently November, no, November 7th, not, yeah. It, yeah, it's October 30th. It's a Sunday night. I'm just looking at stuff over here. Go over here for my little notes. Scroll over a little bit. There we go. Alright, so Civilization 6 ongoing series. I don't know how long it's going to go on. I'm like on turn 230. I'm not sure how many turns it is. It's like 1,000 turn game. Yeah. EU4 I can more or less figure out where I am because I'm basically halfway through the game, like 16 something, 1620, 1620 or 1630 I think is the midway. Plan to have that done by the start of the next year. Rule the Waves, the USA campaign is pretty much done. It's all set up. The last episode will go up on November 9th. Plan to start Great Britain on November 10th. Start having that uploading. Yeah, so probably start using some mods for EU4. If you hadn't noticed, it's pretty much vanilla right now. That reminds me, the tutorial series. Yeah, yeah. Put trade. I want to update. Yeah. So trade. Trade is the one thing I want to change. Go over again. There's a few other things I want to do, like what is it? Religion. The HRE. Oh yeah. DLC/expansions to the series. Go over each one of those. Yeah, I might. What is it? Tech spread. This is the current thing that's happening now with the new expand. Not the new. It's not part of the vanilla game or the yeah, something like that. How technology spreads. I have to talk about that since that was not a thing when I started the tutorial series. I'm not sure what else I might need to talk about. If you have an idea about what I should talk about in a tutorial series for UE4, put a new video for it. Please leave a comment for it on it. Yeah. So mods. I'll probably start using some mods soon. Most of them will be UI and visual. I'll have a link or a list to them when I start using them. Also, actual like modded series for like Mendo and Taxes, I think is a series. I've never really touched it. Touched the modded games. More or less played Iron Man for a while. Whenever I didn't want to play seriously, I just flipped it off to normal and just played like super easy mode just to relax and get a new feel for the game. Alright, so, blah. So yeah, I have 3 slots here. I'm thinking it's my brainstorm of games I'm considering. RimWorld, I did, I was a part of that Kickstarter in 2013. Project High Rise, kind of want to play that. Do more like start with like an office build, and maybe do a housing build, and then yeah, then probably do some challenges after that. Battlefield 1, I bought the game. I think I should do something with it. Stardew Valley, I enjoyed that. City Skylines, I bought it, more or less. I've liked it. I've played it a few times, haven't done well with it. And then we got the Curious Expedition. I keep confusing it with another game. I think it's called Renowned Explorers, but this is the version I like, where you send a group of explorers to do an expedition. Blood Bowl 2, Blood Bowl 2. I'm more or less holding off on that till I get the DLC for it, or if you want to really see me do a Blood Bowl 2 series, it'll be more or less just basic campaign, and then maybe once or twice, like Monday through Friday, a campaign series, and then Saturday, Sunday, a couple multiplayer games. And then we got Buzz Aldrin Space Program Manager I've been thinking about doing. Played it a couple times, done okay with it, I think. Never finished it. And then there's Crusader Kings 2. Not a game I'm confident in, but it's a game I've played. I have all the DLC for it currently. I am really big on Paradox Interactive games. Got Darkest Dungeon. Bought it. Really haven't really thought much about it. Got Endless Legend. Did enjoy playing that when it came out. I played it pretty much straight for 2 months. Got all or most of the achievements for it. Possibly a GTA game. Anywhere from 3 to 5. I don't have 5 yet, but and if I play 4, I might do the expansions for it as well. We got Kingdom Dragons Pass, which is kind of like a web browser game type thing, and then Kingdom, that 2D side shifting game. Knights of Pen and Paper. Start with the first one, go to the next few ones. The Long Dark. I liked it. More or less, that's all I can really say about it. Saw it, liked it, been a supporter of it for roughly 2 years now, maybe 3. I don't remember how long I've been part of that. And we got Mount and Blade Warband. Not really looking forward to doing a series on it. Kind of want to wait for Bannerlord. Off-World Trading Company. I think I can contain this into one video. Haven't played it since the original beta, I think. We got Pandora First Contact. I think it was the game I started talking to, yeah. It was the game I started a little project on for work, and then it turned out to be a little bit more than that. I was practicing, what was it called? I don't remember. But it was some sort of observation type thing. It's like observed and a report or something like that. I think it's the actual term that, yeah. Distant Worlds Universe. I think this one's just a tad too complex for me to want to play it a lot. I have seen a few playthroughs, and really, when it came out, I bought it. I broke down and bought it. It's one of the few games I just bought like that. Prison Architect. I don't know really about this. Right now, it's like you get to a certain point and just pretty much smooth sailing until I decide to just like ruin the prison. Punch Club, did enjoy that. Why did I write it twice? Might have been something else here. Bah. Quadriga. Yeah, I enjoyed Quadriga. Pretty much a simple watch Roman chariots race from one end, go around in a circle, in a circus. Circus? I don't remember. Reign's pretty simple Tinder type game where you click left or right. Mostly play this on my phone. Rocket League, a game I really like. There are things I don't like about it, but it's more or less it's pretty minimal. It's like when I play Rocket League, I want to hear the music the entire game, not just during the loading screen. It's pretty much of a waste of their music. I can't figure a way to do it beyond that. The only thing that's really holding me off from that is I want a controller. Did have a controller. I think the original one broke. Then I didn't have one. Borrowed one from my sister, and then I gave that one back. Shell Shock Live. Tank shooting game. Go poof, and then poof. Star Drive 2. It's another 4X game. Bit more customizable. Not as customizable as Distant Worlds, but it's kind of the other reason. You can tweak so much in Distant Worlds. Play, yeah. Star Drive 2, more graphical than Distant Worlds, but both in the same vein of you have a solar system, you expand, and you do stuff. This one also is more comical, I should say. And then we have Stellaris, which is Paradox's take on 4X. 4X that turns into Grand Strategy. I want to say if you're thinking about getting into Paradox game, start with Stellaris. Gives you a good idea of what exactly you want to do. And a lot of the functions in Stellaris are the same things in Crusader Kings 2 and EU4. A lot of the button pushing and such. Alright, Sunless Sea. I don't know if I really want to do a series on it or just play it by myself. Tharsis. Dice game. This War of Mine. I enjoyed it when I first saw it. Played it a few times. I'm not sure what I want to do with it, if I want to do anything with it. And Victoria 2 is just down here because it's another Paradox game. So it's 1, 2, 3? 3 Paradox games in the vein of 4X, Grand Strategy. City Skylines, another Paradox game. I think Knights of Pen and Paper are produced by Paradox, but I don't think it's direct. I think it's just they just publish it. Yeah. That's pretty much it for the series I'm considering. If you want me to consider a different series, you know, I'm willing to look at it. Can't say I will do it. Just put it in the comments. I'm also thinking about doing a giveaway because I have a bunch of extra Steam keys from Humble Bundle. I pretty much bought them myself for I'm part of the Humble Bundle monthly at the moment, and I bought some bundles afterwards. Joined it because I didn't really have many games on their list because it was very much pick the game I want to play rather than pick a smaller game that looked good. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. This is the link to it. I'll put that in the description if I remember. Plan to do a Google survey where you put your name and then your Google name that I can get to you. It's like I'll have something about this. Leave a comment. Do a Google survey about it. It's like maybe name and name. It's like name, Google or YouTube name, game you're interested in, just basically like that. Yeah, that'd be my idea for it. Then once, I'm not sure if it'll be a monthly or weekly thing if I do it. If it's monthly, it might be a couple games or 3 games off this list. Not really that impressive right now. Or it might be a weekly thing, depending if I end up with like a bunch of stuff I just don't want to play with. Might do it on a monthly basis, figuring out whether I want to do monthly or weekly. Yeah. So, Alt Tab. Here's a quick look at it. Yeah. Fistful of Gun, Alien Isolation. I didn't like that type of game. I already have a Banner Saga. I already have Beginner's Guide. I don't want to play Call of Duty. A few other things here. I already have Dungeon of Endless. I don't want to play The Forest. I already have Golf, Grey Goo, Grim Dawn, Colat, Lethal League, I don't want Mathematics. Not a Hero, I already have a copy of. Payday 2, I already have a copy of. These ones, I think I have a copy or don't really want to play it. Copy of Punch Club, copy of Rocket League. I ended up with 2 extra copies of Rust. I didn't want to play Rust, so I didn't cash one of these in. Shelter 2, Shiftling, Space Engineers, Spelunky, that's an extra copy. Don't know what that is. These I have extra copies on. Yeah. And quick look at my Steam games over here. Feel free to pause. Steam games I can consider to play for maybe a series or 2 or a couple episodes. At the moment, right now, it's like I just have time to play some things. So yeah, that's my current considerations, thoughts, ideas. Yeah, that's where I sit right now. Still staring thoughtfully at these empty slots, and pretty much considering what I want to do. Might begin one of these 2. Probably something with Battlefield 1. Maybe something with Scope. Again, thoughts and considerations. Keeps going through my head over here. Plan to keep a Rule of the Waves, at least ongoing. For once time slot will be dedicated to that from here on out. Until I either need to play something different or I just need a break from it. I'll probably have a Civ 6 thing going on for the foreseeable future. For EU4, I might keep it up to this when I finish the series, or I might split it up to 3 different series. I definitely won't go up to 4 different series or 4 time slots for EU4. It's pretty much all the time I want to dedicate to an EU4 per day. It's 1 hour a day. I think my current average for EU4 is like 3 hours a day for the past since December 2013. Yeah, I played a lot of EU4. I think that roughly translates to 1,500 hours. Yep. I might do Civ 5. I really don't enjoy playing Civ 5 seriously. My enjoyment in the Civilization games are more or less, let's be the strongest thing ever and build. Not be the strongest thing ever. It's more along the lines of let's just build all the wonders and end the game. Never really enjoyed playing it beyond that, so I usually pick like the lowest difficulty chieftain for Civ 1, 2, 3. I didn't play Civ 4. Maybe that's why I could latch onto Civ 5 pretty quickly. Rule of the Waves. I did hear that one of the commentators for it or someone else talk about Rule of the Waves 2, so I will consider that if it ever shows up. I might go, that might replace Rule of the Waves, but I think they just started development on it, so I don't expect this around for a year, maybe 2 years being replaced. Maybe being patched up. I think the current patch is what? 1.33? Something like that. I think that's final. But yeah. Patch 1.33. Just leave that there. So I'll come back to this. Probably put all this stuff down here and then write some more notes next month. Yeah. I don't want the tutorial series taking up a time slot. I will do them randomly in piecemeal. I don't know how we'll do religion properly though. Mostly because DLC expansions add a lot of stuff to it. You know, the DLC and expansions add a lot to this. Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now, where my thoughts are. Yes, thank you for listening in. I will see you again next time.